And we're going to wrap up this series with an outstanding pitching matchup.
Yeah, I mean, these guys have been throwing the ball well all year, and especially as of late. You look at Charlie Morton, what he's done over his last couple of starts. He hasn't given up really anything. He held the opponents to a 136 average, just 6 hits in 13-plus innings of work. But you look overall, he's won both games, and he's coming off a start against the Toronto Blue Jays where he was especially dominant. 7 innings in that ball game, no earned runs, of course. 13 strikeouts, everything working, especially that curveball that he so prominently features. And Blake Snell, again, all season long, he's been very good. If you break it down over his last 7, the record at just 5-1, the ERA 127, opponent average of 156. The curveball has been a big pitch for him his last couple of times out. And to make matters even more difficult for the Houston Astros, he has been excellent at home this season, giving up just 4 earned runs in 44 and a third innings.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup presented by your Southern Ford dealers. Houston will have Alex Bregman play shortstop today. He has been red hot at the plate. He'll be the leadoff man. Jose Altuve, the Major League's leading hitter, will follow at second.
Well, Blake Snell having a great season. 10 wins already in his 17th start. So we talked about his dominance at home here in 2018 with just 4 earned runs given up in 44 and a third innings. But if you go back over his last 10 starts at Tropicana Field, even going back into last season, he's given up 1 earned run or fewer in all 10. So the Astro lineup has their work cut out for him here this afternoon. Side Blake Snell, of course, from the left.
First pitch of this ball game is a fastball at 97 in there for a strike, and we are underway. 277. Which is dead.
Numbers
2 ball.
Disgustingly good.
Bregman out in front right there. 2-2.
Swings and misses.
Liner into left. That's going to drop for a base hit off the fastball, and Bregman opens with a single.
Because he trusts his hands to get through the zone, lickety split.
Pops it to the right side. Robertson will angle out from second. In from right. Johnny Field is there to make the catch just as Robertson was set. And as the Rays learned over in Houston in that last series with the Astros, and the pitch up. He's gone. The pitch, a swing and a miss on the change, and the throw skips into center. Bregman's going to head to third, and he'll be there. Now the ball skipping by Duffy, but fortunately Snell there to back it up. The Gurriel infield up. There's a strike to square it. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He is out on strikes. Big strikeout.
And it's the curveball. And that has been the big swing and miss pitch here for Blake Snell over his last couple of starts.
Off a big month of June. Pops it foul out of play on the opening fastball. And a strike. Catches the outside corner. This pitching matchup, this could be a very big hitter right here in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Fastball got him. 97 up, and he threw it by him. Quick look at the starting lineup presented by your Southern Ford dealers for the Rays. Wendell, Duffy, and Bowers. Robertson, Gomez, Smith, Adames, Sucre, and Field, all against right-hander Charlie Morton. Wendell after the first pitch. Fastball, strike 1.
Charlie Morton having an outstanding season for the Astros. 10 wins against the 1 loss, 95 2/3 innings. Another big strikeout guy, 122 of them.
2, and boy, he goes right to work.
It's possible with plus stuff.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
His last time out, 13 strikeouts in 7 innings.
And a base hit the other way against the shift. Wendell with a turn at first, and Kemp with a pickup and left. Well, they had the shift on, overloaded on the right side, and Wendell.
All that open room on the left side. Okay, you want to go away from me? I'll just slap it the other way. That is too easy for Joey Wendell and pitch him away. Kind of what you get.
A strike to Duffy. Fouls it out of play. Down the right side, 0-2 someday.
Well, especially.
Oh, strike 3 call. Duffy caught looking. Bowers chops it foul.
He'll get more ground balls than Cole and Verlander. You see them sitting there watching the front row.
Yeah, he was not that for most of his career.
No.
Fought injuries. Wendell at first, one away.
Power four-seamer, high velocity strikeout guys. That was never their game. I mean, these changes, 8-9 years into a career.
Take the count full.
Starting staff in Major League Baseball, most dominant at least.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw down is going to be in time. So strike him out, throw him out, double play. Bregman took the throw, put the tag on Wendell. The Rays get a hit, lose him, caught stealing. On to the second, no score. Tyler White leads it off for Houston, which is foul back between these two clubs. A strike on the outside in this series from Houston. Check on a pitch down.
But envision this with those three teams. And by the way, you're going for 8.
That gives you a shot to win most nights. A little over 4, but if you get that kind of pitching, you can. That's strike 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Snell.
How about locking a guy up on a changeup? You could see that back foot getting out of there. Just
bat of Josh Reddick. Ball, no strikes.
On 1 of 4 different pitches with ease.
1-1.
Heat by you, change up on White, curveball slider.
Yeah, tough to game plan against a guy like that.
No, you're
the Houston right fielder. Reddick takes it down.
But when you think about guys, 1 of 4.
Fastball is fouled back. Saw him. And he'd still like to do that, but he's moving in the right direction. But with those secondary pitches being as good as they are, that made him
good length of time now.
And a wave and a miss. Reddick, the 4th consecutive strikeout.
And it was the curveball that Reddick fouled off. And he's like, okay, you fouled off the curve. I'm going to go slider now. I'll get you on that one. Again, 4 different put-away pitches.
Reddick, slide piece.
I didn't even realize that, but that's exactly.
Blake Snell topping that class.
Well, and here's the interesting thing.
The Houston catcher, and he gets him. He strikes out the side. 5 straight out on strike drop. Daniel Robertson takes a fastball upstairs. Robertson. Pitch a little close here for Robertson. And he's upped his game even more from a year ago. And a cut and a miss on the breaking
in
pitch.
Great Nagua, Bahamas.
What does it mean to you, Noah? You got these tickets from the Rays. What does it mean to you that they're doing a Salute the Troops show?
Youngsters, indeed. Got the infielder's glove.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not Wendell's outfield. So chopper going to be foul. Down and in, and Smith missed that one. So that's the second strike.
How nasty is this hook? Way back in the hand, and look at the way that he's able to spin it. And not only gets
2 pitches. Ground ball toward the middle. Altuve gloves it, and a throw to first in time to get Adames. Rays out in the second. We'll go to the third. No score. Washington State.
I was. So we loaded up the family a few weeks ago, and we drove about.
Marisnik leads it off here for Houston. The report tells us that you are first and foremost a baseball fan. Ground ball to short here for Adames.
I am. I was really excited to come out here.
He knows how to sequence already.
Absolutely.
Here's Kemp missing the fastball. It's a great asset here. What's the challenge for you to come in and because essentially.
And so you've got thousands of incredible airmen working every single day on
refueling missions, and boy, what an experience that is.
For sure. Yeah, it is. It's an incredible capability that we bring to our nation refuelers. It's the warm pink bodies sitting up front, the pilots. We're the limitation. So those airplanes
it keeps everybody moving, and the ability to continue to complete missions.
Absolutely. So you think about.
You didn't get a chance to make the comparison. Snell.
Sequencing with the first pitches. First 4 pitches, apparently.
Sucre takes a pitch wide. It didn't give us a lot of time to get too in depth. There's a little soft humpback liner, and it's caught out there by Bregman.
Well, I know on the military side, it feels amazing to be a part of a community that just brings. It's been amazing. I went out on the field for a few photos with DJ Kitty, so that was really cool. Yes,
Out
ma'am.
base is empty, and a 1-2 count on Johnny Field, and he takes a swing at that breaking ball and is out number 2.
The best part of the day.
Yeah.
As we were talking about earlier, long odds. Kitty did not, but apparently making an impact.
That's a foul ball. And the pitch down and in. The count's going to be full. Chops this one foul just outside the first base bag.
Over closer to short, and that's where they put it. Moved him a little bit.
And a fly ball straight away center. In comes Marisnik, and he makes the catch to retire Wendell and the Rays.
Veterans in my family, my brother Joseph and 2 grandparents. He was discharged, and he served 1 deployment in Iraq.
A little tap, and Altuve is out.
Was in Afghanistan, I'm pretty sure. So where he was in Iraq was.
Yeah, as you mentioned at the outset, is Gurriel lifting a fly ball to center. Alex Smith is right there for it. 2 gone. Your connection is
Vietnam for a couple of years, so there's the 2 older connections
sometimes
there.
gets overlooked, and at the end of the day, you're happy to have them back. You're proud of their service.
Resume, civilian life pretty easily. It is a real thing, and it gets overlooked a lot, and then later on we're going to sit down and go over the schedule coming up.
Good day at the ballpark right there. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Matt Duffy.
The stuff from these 2 pitchers, we've talked about that.
Liner back into left. Kemp's going to go back to reach and make the grab.
But it's been the execution.
Bowers takes a
How
strike.
he splits the plate with these 2 guys. And how about sprinkling in a changeup just for good measure?
How about that range? 79 to 98. Oh, and now he's hit on the foot. So Bowers hit by a pitch, and the Rays get a base runner.
This would be called a rally this afternoon.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that pitch move.
He couldn't even think about moving to get out of the way.
He had no chance.
None.
I mean, that was like a heat-seeking missile. The strike call. 0-2.
Your swing. Daniel Robertson's seen a bunch of them.
1-2.
A lot of these.
And now you follow it up with that. See you later. Strikeout number 6 for Morton. Take a look at this.
There's up and in, low and away, and then there's way up and in.
Yeah.
And low and away. Even in slow motion, how much depth and how quick and tight they spin. The top of that thing.
Blocked by Stassi. It's fouled back. 1-2. And This one will get by Stassi, moving Bowers into scoring position. That one down and away. First time that's happened in this game. The pitch is popped into short center. Altuve's out there, and Marishnik comes in from center to make the grab. No runs in, batter and a man left. We go to the 5th, scoreless. Tyler White, the first baseman, leads off for Houston. And the pitch is the fastball is fouled back. One of except the hitters.
Yeah, not having a good day and not happy about it at all.
Into center field. It's Malik Smith making the catch. Oh, one gone here in the 5th inning. Time to again check
on
in.
the Call of Duty at risk of life. And at 73 Vietnamese Rangers, and after 4 days, there were 41 left.
Native. So what made you decide St. Pete was going to be your home?
Well, I was born in Kentucky, and I joined the Army.
You were recognized today pregame. What was that experience like?
It was just the opportunity to go out on the field and wave to the fans and say, have a happy. I'm the Vietnam era veteran, and we didn't get a good and the limbs of our men and women in combat. So it's really great to see the rate.
It's fouled back. Runner. Fly ball headed toward left center field. Long run. Malik Smith is there. He got it. Malik Smith made the catch as momentum carried him up the wall. And Malik Smith turns in a fine running catch toward left center field, headed into the deepest part of the ballpark. Stamp this one with a star from Malik Smith. Highway robbery. No score. Mid-5. A potential run. Now Malik leads it off here, and there's a base hit inside the line past third, and the Rays have some speed aboard. Malik Smith.
The play before with Max Stassi, he had to go way out.
Adames takes a cut at a fastball and fouls it. It's foul the other way. Wave and a miss.
Boy, how long he's able to keep that curveball in the zone. That one comes out. It starts almost middle in. And then all of a sudden there it goes. Starts to disappear, but the swing by Adames in an 0-2 count is how you have a 2.5 ERA.
That's a chop toward third. Gurriel gloves and the throw to first in time. Malik Smith moves in. Takes this one off the plate as far as second base. 2-0.
In the first inning and not conceding a thing.
And there's ball 4. Field takes that fastball inside and draws the walk. And there's one to begin the fly ball to center. Count to Joey Wendell. And strike 3. So the Rays leave 2. Do not score. Nothing. On to inning 6 we go. Charlie Morton and Blake Snell hooked up in a dandy. Snell with 7 strikeouts. And a first pitch strike to Tony Kemp to begin the 6th inning. Just wanted. Did he go? Yes, he did on the appeal to Baker. Strikeout number 8 for Snell.
Well, here's the thing about that at-bat. We've talked and out into the 6th inning, just 64 pitches with all those strikeouts.
I don't know the count. Strike, it's 1-1 combined in this game. There's the strike, it's 1-2.
It's going to be a heater up.
Takes it.
All over that heater. Never got off the heater.
And now there's ball 3. And to right. field closing is there to catch it. 2 up, 2 down in this. Jose Altuve fouls away the first pitch. Altuve. And a little comebacker. Snell with the lob to first. 1, 2, 3. Due to his personal interest in helping the military and veteran community. And Matt Duffy. Ground ball by the mound. Altuve pick up. 1 away here in the Rays half of the inning. Blake Snell. And you contrast this with Snell's last outing against the Astros. 2-1 when he hooked up against Verlander. Tapper foul for Houston. And Bowers
has gotten back to becoming very aggressive within the zone and then out when he wants to.
And stayed away. And now full count. Second. 3-2. And strike 3 called. You know, we saw that happen before with him.
Yeah, not a borderline fastball. There's nothing borderline about this. You just say to yourself, he is sitting something else. He's looking.
Daniel Robertson. He takes a strike.
Towards Robertson. Get ahead and then expand away with the hook. Where you do not want to make mistakes in on a hitter, especially with the fastball.
Oh, there goes the bat.
Good God.
Swing and a miss. Take a look, end over end.
I think that this screen here at Tropicana Field was put up for Daniel Robertson because he has worn that thing out.
He has certainly.
Without that screen this season with Robertson.
They'll be running for their lives. You may be challenging him before long. And he draws a walk right here. A 2-out pass. After a ground coming to Houston, it's just remarkable. The opponent's average, earned run average, and then that strikeout bump.
I mean, that, 6.35, a lot of ground balls, punch out a few guys, and now it's down under 100 innings. Strikeout guy. You don't become a high velocity, high power guy.
And a check here. There's a strike. That's going to be a base hit into center. Robertson's going to go to third. Gomez picks up his second hit. He's 2 for 3. And a strike call. And a foul ball into the screen. Mallett's out on strikes. 2 men left. We go to the 7th. No score. Corners in the 6th. Blake Snell to Gurriel. Outside. Ground ball headed to short. Adames with the pickup and throw. 1 gone in the 7th. Back foot out of the way. Ball 1. Gaddis came into this game 3 of 7 against Snell with a home run, but Snell has handled him very well today. There's a shot back into left. Wendell's going to go back, and that's going to get out of here. Gaddis hits his 16th home run, and that will put Houston out in front 1-0. Well, off the bat, you knew it had a chance, and Wendell ran out of room and left, and Houston will get the first run. It's a 1-0 game, only the 3rd hit given up by Snell. Strike. Cut the miss. Fastball home run behind him. Ground ball foul outside of third.
You got to realize.
Fly ball into right. That's Field out there waiting for it. 2 gone.
You take a quick assessment. You say, you know what, made a mistake and he hit out of the park.
Josh Reddick. A little tap down to third. Duffy makes the play. A run on the home run by Gaddis. It came on a 1-0 fastball. 7th. Here's Willie Adames to lead it off, and a ground ball. Oh, just foul, says Jordan Baker. That ball just foul over the bag.
That's how close it is. That would have been nice, and absolutely the right call, no matter how.
Herb matchup. Wide again. And a high fly ball. Short left. Kemp camps under it and makes the catch. And coping with issues that may have arisen from military. Jesus Sucre. There's a liner into left, and Kemp's going to play this one on a hop. And Sucre is aboard. So the Rays get a base runner with 1 out in the 7th.
I thought you were getting ready to say, and Kemp's.
Well, the Rays have a pinch runner now. Danny Echeverria will. First pitch. Away. 1-1. High fly ball up the right side. Down toward the corner. Reddick over for it, but it's going to be out of play.
Attention on that fastball of getting anything. Let's see if he comes back with the hook or.
And fastball. How about that? Fastball away and just picked up the edge.
Game. And this call goes against Kiermaier. Right there off the edge.
It's inside. Breakouts for Morton. And the curveball drops in. That's a liner, going to be a base hit into center. Echeverria will advance to second. Wendell picks up his second hit of the day. That's going to get Duffy to the plate and get A.J. Hinch out of the dugout. They're going to make a pitching change now. Call to the bullpen, brought to you by the Florida Lottery. Popper up the right side. Reddick on the run. Can't get there. Fair ball. That's going to score the run. Rounding third. Here comes another man trying to score. Rays take the lead. Rays take a 2-1 lead on a little fair ball. Looper down the right side.
Be able to duplicate your excitement level, but I will say that this is now the hit of the day. Staying on that changeup, keeping it fair, and then taking advantage of Josh Reddick out in right field. Really some indecision, not getting that ball in right away. And the Rays take the lead, get into the pen, take the lead. That move backfires big time.
God bless modern day pitching changes.
Base running by Joey Wendell. Here's why. Ball falls in. Okay, it's going to be 1-1 runners on first and third. But look at Josh Reddick. No sense of urgency whatsoever. And that's what has given the Rays the lead.
So we go to the 8th. Max Stassi, the catcher, takes a fastball.
That ball falling in fair, knowing that the game is going to be tied. That he just
Rays grab this lead now, 2-1. Pitch in the dirt now. A ball. Kiermaier's in center. Malix is in right. Strike 3 call to Stassi. Strikeout number 9 for Blake Snell. It's taken over in short. Ramos catching a bunt attempt by Maristic. Foul.
Come back to bite. Going back to the look that was on your face when Hinch came out of the dugout.
High popper foul. Bowers can't catch up to it. 1-2. Well, and you see that all. 2-2. One out, bases empty. Fouls it off the end of the bat. And a swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Ramos. And Marishnik is going to reach one of the bat boys. It's going to be a wild pitch there on the strikeout.
You can see Ramos coming up.
Pitch is down. You know, this also goes back to what. Ground ball knocked down by Bowers. They're not going to get anybody. So Marishnik moves up to second. And Kemp.
Bowers able to knock it down, but unless he comes up with that clean, there was no chance to get Kemp. And even if he does, by the time
it's Bregman, and we know how tough he's been. Pitch is down, a ball and no strikes. First, he's 1 for 3. And he's been Mr. Clutch here for Houston. And a pitch down, so it's 3-0 to Bregman. That's a foul ball, swinging 3-0. It's 3-1. 3-1 pitch. And did he go? He did not. He walked him. Comes out. He'll make the call to the bullpen, brought to you by the Florida Lottery. Two. Up and in, and down goes Altuve. That one at 97 up there.
That curled right around him. That was the Matrix.
Well, Altuve collects himself. Bases loaded. The count is now full. Here comes the 10th pitch of this at bat. And he got him. He struck him out. What a matchup there. Castillo gets Altuve on strikes. Wow.
And on ball 4.
Yes.
I mean, not anywhere near the plate, but after that pitch up and in knocked him down. He goes down and away, and that was the right pitch. Maybe not that far off, but Altuve acknowledging.
2-2. And a chopper. Echeverria to first and scooped by Bowers. Rays get out of that one. Houston will leave them loaded. And the Rays will carry this 2-1 lead into the bottom of the 8th. Here it is again. Nice scoop at first. Look at Blake Snell.
Quite the ball game here late.
There's a high fly ball off the bat, and Malik Smith back to the wall. That's gone. Malik Smith with his first home run of the year, and the Rays will add a run to this lead. That makes it 3-1. Malik goes deep. This order starting with Evan Gattis, who hits one deep to left. That ball is out of here. Second home run for Gattis. And how big is that home run now? Gattis homered in the 7th. Homers again here in the 9th, and it's 3-2. Now. Ground ball by the mound. Second base. Robertson. Rays win it. Robertson to Bowers. What a game this one turned out to be. And the Rays win it 3-2. They won the series from the defending world champions. 3-8-1 for the Rays. 2-5-0 for Houston.